Day 50! Ba 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 ba! Day 50! Ba 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 boo! Day 50! We have come to day 50. Is it the end of a month? No. Is it the end of the year? Kind of. We're getting close to the holiday. But 50 feels like a benchmark, a coming of moment kind of thing. When you reach 50 years old, they give you big parties, and I felt like today's video should be kind of a bigger video. We should go over things, like how things have been going the last 50 days. And things have been going okay. So, we're going to get some special title effects. So let's review, shall we? I even wrote things down so that I could keep track of everything. Number 1, the holidays. What's been new this week while I've been missing posting videos? And the thing that has been new is the holidays. And the fact that new people and old people from out of town and all around have been around, and there have been lots of parties to go to. Now, at some of these parties, I have been drinking. I'm not afraid to admit that I occasionally enjoy an adult beverage. And at a couple parties recently, I had a few of them and got brave, perhaps even irresponsible on social media, and began taking questions for a general Q&A and also to do dating advice. And while Twitter did not care, Facebook actually blew up pretty well, decently, to the point where I came up with an idea for a show that I think I'm going to do, provided I can get the questions for it. And it's called In Vino Veritas, where I will drink, and then on camera I will answer questions asked on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. So if you want to participate in that, go ahead and start submitting your questions to the Facebook page or my Twitter account. Hashtag, oh, what is the hashtag? I don't know. I'll put something in the description down below. But you could do that on the Facebook page, Twitter, and Tumblr. All right? Very good. Number 2. Speaking of social media, I have been far more active on my social media pages, as those of you who follow it have probably noticed. I am kicking Tumblr's butt right now with the reblogs, and I've been avoiding post spam, and this is something that you've seen in the Actor 101 blogs if you've checked out the marketing posts about that, and if you want to, there will be links. Post spam is when you're just posting just to post, when you're just like, hey look, I got a chicken sandwich. Nobody cares. I've been trying to keep them so that they're worth posting, that they're things that I actually care about at the moment or things that I think are relevant at the moment. But I've also been actively participating in trying to do it more often, especially my Instagram page, which my wife, Renee, is the photo taker in our family. So it's really hard for me to remember to post things, but I'm getting better. And occasionally I even post something that looks halfway decent. So if you want to follow those, links will be in the description down below. Number 3, realigning with the mission has been really important the last couple days, the last couple weeks, really. It was one thing when I first came up with this and thought that it would be neat to vlog and keep a journal of my trying to get back on TV, but that was before there were distractions. I had some time off, I was able to really focus, and when I had the time and it wasn't being fought for with anything else, it was really easy to stay on task and keep on with the mission, which is getting back on television. But as soon as I was back to working on my jobs again, and as soon as the holidays came around and the distractions that are life and family and all things that are really important, but if we're talking strictly business, and you've got to stay focused on the mission, it has to have its place too. And I wasn't doing a very good job of finding the time that I could, or making the time that I could, I think is a better way to put it. to be able to make sure that I was accomplishing what I need to accomplish to succeed where I want to succeed. And so I'm fortunate that I slipped during the holidays when it's hard, when there isn't a lot of damage that can be done. I was still able to make my auditions. I was still doing all that. But if this were the spring, or even late fall, that could have been damaging and giving people a reason to say no. And as I've said time and time again, a big part of an actor's job is not giving people a reason to say no. They already have thousands that have nothing to do with you, so it's important that you don't give them an extra one. And so yeah, it's nice to be able to get realigned, get refocused, and remember, just because I don't feel like I have the time doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just gotta buck up, make it happen, and do the job and be persistent. Number 4, what have I accomplished so far? And frankly, accomplishments are actually pretty low. It's easy to say that I got all those editing jobs and things done that were standing in the way of getting my reels done. But I still don't have a reel. And some of that is just lack of content. Because I've been producing for 10 years, there's not a lot of current material to be able to draw from to make a relevant reel. What content I do have, there just isn't very much of. And kind of fitting that together and making it work, could be going better, frankly. I cut together a pretty good one for Renee, so that's nice. I'm back in class, and that is always important. It's been said before, I'll say it again, and I'll repeat it every time that I can. Working actors are in class. It just keeps you on your game. It's important, and I'm not just saying that because I happen to have a class that I run. It's because it's true, and I can feel the effects every time I audition now that I'm back in an auditioning class. And so if you are an actor and you're not in class, you should be in class. If you're a dancer, you should be in class. If you're a filmmaker, well, you don't necessarily need to be in class, but you should be shooting. And if you're a singer, get in class. If you're an artist, get in class. Just generally, get in class. It's not hard to do, and there are lots of them available. Number 5, what's coming up for 2016? I am pleased to say that I already have a movie booked for 2016 that will be shooting in the early part of the year and then in July, and I am currently in discussions to be part of a new documentary. Neither of these projects I can talk too much about right now because, well, I just don't like to talk about things when they're still getting done. I'd much rather talk about them when they're finished. But this is a very exciting thing to have waiting for me in 2016 because and the Actor X, and it's nice to have something to be doing and know that it's coming up in the following year. That's a nice way to kind of end the year, is to know you got work coming. And that's day 50. Now, am I done for the year? No, I'm going to keep making videos every day that I remember and make the time for it, and posting them for you to watch or ignore at your leisure. But this was 50, and I wanted to be able to kind of recount on what I think is an important number. Maybe we do this again at 75, maybe we do it again at 100. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I'm on a television show before we hit day 100, but I'm not setting like some kind of finish line for myself because, you know, you can only set as many goals as you have control over. So that's day 50 and everything that's come before. If you're enjoying these, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're already subscribing, tell a friend. And they'll tell 2 friends, and they'll tell 2 friends, and they'll tell 2 friends, and suddenly we'll have a community growing right here on this YouTube page. See you soon.